Hello, dear students. So, welcome to another video. So, today I'm going to discuss about Virtual Lab 3, and we are going to create toolpath from Target using Robot Studio software. And we provided some objectives. So, we hope once you're finishing Virtual Lab 3, you will learn those items. But as you did Virtual Lab 2, basically you would need to use the pack and go file of Virtual Lab 2, and then you would need to follow along to complete your Virtual Lab 3. So I will try my best to follow task by task, and sometime I can add some of my ideas so that you can learn a little more or you can make it a little easier. So without further ado, let's start. As you can remember, in your virtual lab 2, you already had this box. And I know in my video, I already showed how can you bring this the tool. But maybe one more time, because in this virtual lab, we are instructing you to bring a welding gun here. So let's bring that one quickly. So under the home tab, I need to make sure I'm under import library. I need to go arc welding equipment, and that's the equipment we're going to use. So if you just drag it and drop on the robot, you should get a message and you can say yes, and that's how you can get your tool. I know I got twice the message because I already used this gun one time, but for your case, if you're using it for the first time, then you should get just one message as shown in our question as well. So once you're getting that page, then I will basically show you how you can duplicate any object and how you can scale it down and how you can really place it on any desired place you want to. So I can quickly, and you remember for your case, maybe the color will be different. For an example, let's say you want to make a different color, right? So you can go to modify, set color. You can set your color. Maybe I can quickly change a little bit here. Now I want to make a duplicate copy of this one. So again, right clicking, I can go to duplicate. And in that case, let's say I just want to take the object, I don't know, 200 or 300, whatever. I think in the question we said 200 and you can duplicate one, then you get this one. Do you see? So it looks like it's just a single item. So I can quickly go there and I can set another color just to differentiate, right? So now the problem is you need to close it, otherwise every time it will think that you are really doing the duplicate and it will show you the preview. So once you are getting the duplicate version of your original object, now the second item is again you want to modify, but this time you want to scale it down. So I want to do it 0.5. So and then apply. Then you will see it will go somewhere, but you need to really take the red object on top of the green object, right? So, and again, the easiest in this video or in this virtual lab, we are asking you to take the red object exactly at the center of the green object. So, meaning I would need to have like one reference center point of the red object and to go to another reference point of that green object. So to replace it, I can quickly go to the right click and you can go again modify. No, sorry, not the modify. You need to go to position and from there place, and I can go 1 point, right? So since this 1 point, I need to make sure I have the proper snapping tool turned on. So I'm using snap center, and you are understanding I want to use the bottom center of red one as a from point, like as a from point, and as a 2 point, I want to use the top center of the green object. So yeah, every time if you're using like shift control to rotate, right? Then you will see this is not alive. So you need to go there and click to make sure this function is alive, right? Again, go there and select this from, then again, you need to do this one. Go to primary point 2 and you select, then you will see message from and to, then you can apply. So that's how you are getting it, right? So now I'm pretty sure you're understanding, other than taking the object on top of the center. Let's say you want to put the red object exactly at the corner of this green object, and you are understanding, other than using a single point, you need to go and use 2 points. And in that case, you are understanding you need to select one from point. For an example, let's say you want to take this corner to that corner, right? And this corner to somewhere that corner. So that's how you need to select 2 point as a from and 2 point as to. But for this lab, I'm not going to show you your understanding. I'm really taking on center. So once you're getting this red object on top of the green one, so the next item is, maybe I can quickly visit the question again and show you. I know in your virtual lab 2, you already have your toolpath created, and that's how you needed to go there and delete all the toolpath. But for my case, I know I'm kind of making it newly, so maybe I don't need to go back and delete, rather I can show you as a fresh copy. So I'm really, but before doing anything, I need to make sure I have a home position exactly at the TCP. So to do that, I can quickly go and select like each target, and then it will ask a question because we didn't create any work object yet. We're just still using the default work object. So you can say yes. So we want to make that target comparing the default work object. So yes, we said yes. Once you're clicking yes, then you should see you got a target. So which is, I know sometimes it can create, you can get hard time to find it out, but you can just quickly select this one. Then you will see this one is kind of more bright, meaning you created one target at the TCP. Now, I would need to create four target. Maybe I can show you how can you make four target at this four corner. So you're seeing still we are under snap center. That's why it is showing every time the center point. But now I think it's better to shift it to the snap end. Now you'll see it will just snap the end. Maybe first of all, I will do something on red. I'll show how it works, and then repeat it for green. Okay, so let's make, again, I can go there and I can select create target, and then I can say yes, and then I want to create maybe one, two, three, and four. So yeah, the number of points you are selecting, you will see the similar number of points here. If you create, if you click create, then four targets are here. And as we mentioned in our questions, like the first one was, let's rename it and follow the renaming option. Renaming strategy we're using p home, right? Because this one was really that point, right? And maybe we can say, let's go back quickly and see how we suggested you. We said you need to make it as P inner, right? So P inner. So maybe this one is, I don't know, P inner one, and then you can quickly copy and paste, right? V peanut 2. You must have to make sure like you are really changing those, otherwise it will show you a message like, okay, you are kind of repeating and it is not allowed. So you need to make sure if you are pasting it at the same time you are changing it, so that you get a different target name. So the fun part is if you see, as I also discussed in my class, so you see here the z-axis is upside down, where the created target and the z-axis is really up, meaning they are really opposite of each other. And if you want to see how does it look like, so you maybe for now, it's better. Maybe I can quickly hide my green object so that it is a little bit easier for me. And here, maybe I can go back and specially do the right click on one target and I can ask view tool at target. Then you will see, oh my gosh, it is still upside down. That makes sense because your z-axis is on top, but where this one is the z-axis is down. So how can you quickly change it? You can do the right click and go modify target, and basically we would need to rotate it where we don't want to change the position of the target, rather the just we just want to orient it to the right direction. So you can orient, and we can click y-axis, because if you see, if you do like the orientation along y-axis 180-degree, it should get a nice orientation, right? That is the thing. Now I know why it is doing like this. For your case, maybe you didn't select view robot at target. I selected, that's why it is showing here. So if you go, you see, now you need to go and show view robot at target, and you will see like view robot at target is active. Now you click, it will come here. But your understanding, if you really understand the logic, if you click plan up P in a 2, it is not coming because you're understanding why. A robot cannot really make its configuration to go like that direction. Yes, so you need to make sure you are really changing the orientation for other three targets so that robot can reach there. So I know you can really go one by one and to modify and really rotate. You can do it, but I can show you an easy option so that you can do all of them at the same time. So what you can do, you can just really, let's say you want to copy the orientation of this target. So you can do the right click and you can say copy position and orientation relative to world. And then you can really select first, shift last, and then to the right click. And then you can do apply position and orientation. And we just want to paste the orientation. So now you will see like, okay, this is one, this is two, that is three, and that is four. So at least robot can reach with this orientation. Now, once you are really creating those four, maybe it's not a bad idea. Um, I can bring back my part three, or let's finish the creating toolpath for this four, and then I can maybe really bring back the green one. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to select first, shift last, and then I can do the right click and I can do add to new path. For your case, I know you already have a path created, so you just follow the question. But for my case, since I already all of the fresh targets I got, the brand new targets I got. So, and I didn't make a toolpath before, so that's why I'm just using add to new path. Now you'll see, okay, my path 10 is here. So once you're seeing the path 10, you will really see some sort of preview. It's great, but still you see I'm getting some cautionary sign. And if I just want to see if those target still works with the existing configuration, I need to go to the right click and I can really go and try like move along the path. Then maybe it will not be able to go. Yes, it is showing there is some robot configuration error. Honestly, the quick and easy option we will follow is we will just again do the right click on the path and sorry, first shift last and the right click. Then you can go and see. Oh no, I think yeah, yes, yeah. So basically, yes, just a second. Oh yeah, I know why. So yeah, it is really great to learn. You see, I was really doing a mistake because your simulation is still blinking, meaning you are still under the simulation and it is showing your simulation is not working. So if this is the case, then you will not see really other option activated. So the quick solution is you really need to go to the simulation tab and you need to stop this one, and then you will see you are not seeing any kind of progressive or progression tab, meaning it's good. Now you can basically go do the right click on the path chain, and then you will see the auto configuration tool. So again, it's a great heads up. Like if you are seeing that auto configuration is not turned on, meaning really you are under the simulation running state, so you need to go there and stop it. So if you go and for all move instructions, then you will see all those cautionary signs are gone. And yeah, so now maybe a quick check, you can just go and to move along the path, then you will see, yeah, robot is at least moving, but you know, right? I still it is really not closing the circle. So how can you do that? Like maybe we need to have one point here, and you already have this point here, so you can just again drag and drop under. So that's how you are closing it. Now, once you are finishing your operation, you need to go back to home position. So maybe I can bring that the home, just drag and drop under, and that's how you are kind of closing the circle and going back to home position, if that makes sense. So if I want to do right click again and want to see if it works, so move along the path. So you will see, yeah, it is really working. Mm, but still maybe in future virtual lab I will maybe ask you, so you see when it is really working, so the robot is having a lot of rotation in between. Sometime maybe we will not like it, but for this one maybe we will continue. But there is a good way to fix that thing, and we'll discuss about like how you can really work closely with the configurations, so that you can solve that kind of problem with the robot. But again, as I mentioned, it is good, it is working. So if you again do move along the path, at least the robot is kind of finishing its operation, right? Now let's quickly bring back. Now let's quickly bring back part three. Let's do the right click and visible. Now it is here. Now you're understanding. I want to make the same target, right? Maybe I will go to home and I will create more targets. Create target. Yes, and I would need to make one here, two, three, and 4, right? And I can create. So you will see they are new. But as we showed in our question, it should be these are like outer. Let me go. Yeah, outer P outer 1 up to P outer 4, right? So let's make this one do the rename and make it P outer 1, P outer 2 quickly. P outer 3 and P outer 4. P outer 4. Okay. Okay, good. Now, let's say two things. Do you want, after finishing the operation, do you want to go back to the home position and again come back? Maybe you can do that. So, how can we do? Maybe now I'm going to do like a P outer 1 shift. Yeah, so that is another fun part. So, you see, we didn't change the orientation of them, but I'm pretty sure by now you know how you can do it. So, maybe I can again just copy the related to world, and I can do this one, shift that one. I can do the right click, and I can really apply only the orientation, and that's how I can do it. So at the same time, it's a good idea to see if a robot can reach to those point. Yeah, robot was able to reach. Now I can again select for targets. Now you will see like I already have the path 10, and we're not creating any new path. I just want to add under path 10. So I can say last. That I think already we showed in our question. So that's how you will get all of them here. Now at the same time, so once you are going back home, then you are coming back here, and then maybe I will do one operation here so that I can close the circle, and maybe I can again go back to the home position. So I can quickly check if it works. So first of all, it should do this operation. Then it should, yeah, yeah. So you see, this one is still not working. It has some issues. So how can we quickly solve it? Let's see. As you can remember, then what I did, I basically made sure I went to the path and I did quickly auto configuration and now all move instruction. So if you do like this, then a robot will do some adjustment configuration wise to make sure yeah, it works. Again, I want to give you a heads up, and you will see in our upcoming virtual labs. Honestly, auto configuration may not work all the time, but most of the time it works. And if it doesn't work, how you can still make it work, we will really discuss those things in our upcoming virtual labs. So once you're doing this piece, now we can quickly go and see move along the path, and then we can see okay, so it is really working here, and it is also working for the outer box. So once you are seeing okay, it is working, maybe the next step is I can quickly select all of them. You see, I still don't like there is some curvature, because if you go and modify instruction, then you will see the zone. Then yeah, we can make the zone find. Then you will see this is really coming to the point, right? And let's say I don't know, if you really want to change the speed, then I can again select all of them, modify instruction, and I can maybe, I don't know, maybe I can make 600. Okay, now maybe I can quickly go to path and see if it still works. So yes, yeah, I just made it little slower, and at the same time I see now it is exactly going back to the corner, and it is coming back. And I know you are seeing we're using move L. That is another interesting thing to keep in mind. So if you really are doing some welding operations, and you are really you are you just want the accuracy, you don't want to lose accuracy, then you need to make sure you're really using move L so that you can really reach to each and every corner to finish your operation, right? So, yeah. Now, with the last part of the question is, how is that? Once you are kind of confirmed like they are going to work, then the last one is you need to synchronize to rapid, and then you need to finish rest of the operation. So I can quickly do it. I can do the right click. I need to make sure I'm making this one as a entry point, and at the same time, I would need to right click again, synchronize to rapid. I know you can go there and select this and that, but I will really like to do. I can just click on top so that it is selecting all the items at the same time, and you can click OK. So now you can really, you can directly go to simulation tab, and you can play it. So let's play it. Okay. So I'm happy it is working, which is great. And now the next operation is once you are done, maybe if you want to see the files under the rapid, you can quickly go to module one, and you can click on, double click on path 10. Then you will see, okay, so whatever the target you created on top, all of them were used to make your path 10. And as you know, if you don't want them, that's fine. You can just simply apply it. It's good, still good. And another good option is if you do the right click, then sorry, here, if you do the right click, then you will see a new vertical tab group. Basically, then you will get a splitted screen. Sometimes it is great, right? You can see how it works. And you can like work side by side. But if you think, no, I'm good, I just want to use the whole screen, you can do that. So, yes, and you need to make sure you are really saving every time. And one of the submission will be the back and go file. So I will really go to file, share, and back and go. And as you can remember, so how we are writing the naming the file name, right? So we need to do, I don't know, last name Habib, and then virtual lab 02, right? And that's how you should be able to get it wherever you are saving, right? And I will be also interested to get the simulation recorded. So the good option, you can go to simulation and you can click simulation record, and then you can start simulating. Yeah, so let's see. It is you will see it is recording, and once it is done, you can quickly go and stop your recording. That's how you can really get a nice video of your simulation. Yeah, yeah. Now, if you want to two thing, if you want to view it, you can go there. But before viewing, even I want to make sure I'm saving it. So maybe I can quickly go to my download, and I can select any, I don't know, folder, and then I want to basically VL2, right? And then I can select this one, and I can, this one is, I can do okay. Then I can quickly see if, yes, if you come here, you will see, why it is not here? Okay, at least I can view how it is working. So this is the video, right? And I can show you where did I save it. Okay, so if you want to save it, first of all, you need to make sure you are going there, and then you are selecting the location. Maybe I want to still do here. I can select the folder. I can click OK, and then I can basically play it. And that's how you will get your video saved to that specific folder you selected. So it will be done by itself, and then you will see the, yeah, the recording will be stopped, right? So now, okay, so now play, and then you need to record, right? So let's see. Okay, so you stop video. Now you can see here. So you remember I selected folder 2, like VL2, then you will see your simulation is here. I know I started recording video a little late. That's why I missed some portion, but you're understanding. Basically, you need to make sure wherever you are saving, and then you need to click the record your simulation, and then you need to play. Basically, then you can capture like the whole simulation. So I hope it will help you. Just to summarize, I needed to create first of all this bigger green box, and then the red box. I needed to bring the red, I needed to scale it down 50%, and then I needed to bring it back on the center. I needed to make sure I have a home target, and then I created total 8 targets using the end snapped turned on, and then I renamed it. I really threw all the targets under the same path. And as you can remember, I really used auto configuration to make sure a robot can adjust by itself and do their operation. I hope this helps. Thank you.